beautiful playing, Carmen. So let's talk about this theme a little bit. This is the very opening of the piece, at least in the cello solo part, and we've heard a lot of orchestral introduction before you come in. And I think that one of the main things I would keep in mind while you're playing this intro is to have a very exaggerated sense of rhythm and character, and to give yourself also time to make the rhythmic precision very clear. So when you're coming in with this first theme, this is the first time that the audience is going to hear you play this theme. And I think it's important that it be very, very direct and almost exaggerated in your rhythm. So let's try it from the start, and try to get as much sound as you can, even in the smaller note values. I love how you just took your time this time you played it and really allowed enough space for yourself to get the sound that you need on each, on the beginning of each note grouping. I think that's really important. Great. Okay, let's go on to number 126 here, where we have the second theme. So this sounds beautiful. I love how you have so much clarity and beautiful tone at the top of those harmonics. They sound so great. One thing I would suggest is to try to make the 16th notes a little bit more spoken or sung in a way. I think that maybe they deserve a little bit more attention in this theme than perhaps they would in one of the other variations. A little bit more, maybe slightly more time, and a little bit more bow. Just to have a bit more depth in them, I think would help a lot. Let's try it from that same spot. Yeah, that's better. Let's try it one more time. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to play too much slower, but just sink into your sound a bit more, find a bit more depth. Beautiful, keep going, yeah. Yeah, I really love that. And I think on the second one, you could try to get even more of that hairpin. Oh, okay. Maybe take another bow if you need it. Just to get slightly more depth. So you have this descending line after you reach that high A, and it might be nice to allow yourself a little bit more volume at the top so you can dum ba dum ba dum ba dum ba dum da-dum, to come down slightly and dynamic for the next entrance. See how you like that. Let's just go from 126 one more time. Keep going. Yeah, I love that. I think that sounds great and above an orchestra, even though the orchestra writing, I think, in this particular variation or theme is it's pretty light. I think it's really important that your sound be super prominent and commanding. So That's great. And my only other suggestion at the top of this phrase is to also have a bit more sound here on this F. Dum, ba, da, da, dum, da, dum, because you're playing with solo violin, I believe. Do you want to try that once from, let's see, where's a good spot? Yeah.